Thank you. Good morning.
Why?
Why? Well, look, they're two vastly different people. Okay, one of them is pure, and he's a patriot, right? And the other, is just going to say whatever she needs to say to get elected. All right, that's basically what I hear, right? And I'm tired of hearing about her neighbor's lawn. To be honest with you.
Right. I heard that too. They're proud of it.
I've heard that too many times.
They have a lot of turf builders.
At your core, you're a businessman. And
I'm a businessman.
Compare under the Trump administration for your business versus this current administration.
6 years ago, I was going to have the best year we ever had at Joanne before COVID. And when I say best year, it was 25% more than any other year. All right. But, I mean, the real foundation, I'm not voting for people. I mean, look, Donald, yeah, he's abrasive, okay, but, he's a patriot and his policies are there, all right? They're on target, for me anyway, all right? I mean, I'm into, low fuel and food prices, right? Low interest rates,
pro-police.
A good economy, pro-police. I mean, let the police do their job, law and order, right? Don't let these protesters burn down our cities and the small businesses. Right? Keep the jobs here in the United States. I mean, they're all, if you stack them up side by side, I don't know what the hell she's talking about. All right? She keeps talking about opportunity zones, right? The world is an opportunity zone, okay?
Right. I've lived in
Vote like your life depends on it, or vote like your children's lives depend on it. Because they do. And to all the women and all the men with daughters and sisters and mothers, everybody, no matter how you identify, now is your chance to vote against Donald Trump, a man who believes his fame gives him the right to grab one of your daughters or sisters or mothers or wives by any part of their bodies. Vote for Joe. He's a good person. Thank you.
Woo! How about those poker chips? How about that poker face right there, baby?
I wanna roll with him, a hot pill.
Woo! Like them beautiful patriots say, you just can't make this up. How y'all doing? What's good, family? I hope everybody is blessed, well, healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life. Now, let me get professional because we got some breaking news. I got to act my age. I got to act all of 24 years old. But I hope everybody's doing well, man. 2024 is treating you well. 47 days. 47 days, man. And we are in a fight to get our country back, man. To bring common sense back. To just get a change of leadership. Sick of the lies, the failures, the puppets. It's ridiculous what they've allowed to happen. An absolute disgrace. And it's also an absolute disgrace how they've wiped a man through the mud. How they've lied to we the people. A cheap fake, a deep fake, elderly abuse. 81 million votes, though. 81 million. But we see what's going on, Everybody sees what's going on. And some don't want to admit it. Some because they're simply just Trump deranged. TDS stage 4. I mean, when you got stage 4, whoa! Boy. That's it. It's only like a 2, 3, 4% chance come back, but stage 4, that's it. That's it. Because of all the brainwashing, the lies, the hatred, the rhetoric that has been spewed out against this man. But I'm so happy, man. We are in a turning point in this campaign once again. And I'm glad to see him smile, crack jokes, be himself, uplift people, and bring that original Trump back after this second attempt on his life. Prayers for Trump, you guys in the comments. Prayers for Trump and his family, the Trump team, the Trump campaign, man. But y'all see the big news? Lady Gaga, dad, endorses Trump. But what he said in this clip, you guys got to hear this, man. Some of y'all might have seen it. It's breaking the internet right now. It's all over the place. Every social media platform, everybody's reposting this exact same clip on their TikToks, Facebooks, Instagram pages, everywhere. But you have to really hear what he said. Because this is how a lot of people feel. This is how a lot of independents feel. You know, this is how a lot of people in the middle feel. And while a lot of people are voting Trump, Democrats have been voting Democrat their whole life, anti-Trumpers, never Trumpers. And also one of the reasons why people are packing up their bags. Democrats are packing up their bags during the day, in the afternoon, at night, and they're leaving the Democratic Party. This election, this 2024 has woken up a lot of people, man. A lot of people. I need you guys to hear this, but like I told y'all, we don't care about these. Again, we love our celebrities' talents, their musics, their how high they can jump or catch a ball, or how good they can act in your favorite movies and stuff. But they don't move a needle in this election. You know, they're not paying your bills. You know, people are struggling, dying right now, have died. People are going through it right now, man. And it's an absolute disgrace what they've allowed to happen. People walk around with max credit. Y'all be laughing, but for real, max credit cards. Engine light is on. Just trying to put food on the table. Scared to send their kids to school. Scared to walk down the street. Scared to go to the park. It's real, man. They say, come on in. It's wide open. We need common sense back, man. And them people need them tax cuts, man. People need a change. People are sick of this crap, man. Oh, but he hurt my feeling. He hurt my feeling. He hurt my feeling. People are waking up from all that, man. Yeah, he might have hurt your feelings, and hey, he might hurt your feelings again. But the leadership is different. He's a president. Not some puppet that can't even tell you a plan, that can't answer questions about the biggest problem we have now with immigration, the economy, foreign policy. Can't answer simple questions. People are sick and tired of this crap, man. And then repeats the exact same thing she said on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Repeats the exact same thing. From the rallies to the debate, from an interview, repeats the exact same thing about a middle class story, about somebody's front lawn. Everybody used to cut their grass on Thursdays and Fridays. Everybody used to cut their grass, and make sure we all bring our trash outside so we don't miss the trash man. And we wave at our neighbors. Hey, how you doing, neighbor? Your grass looks good. Do you like my grass? People are sick of hearing this stuff, man. Well, y'all need to hear this clip. I got to play. I'm sorry I didn't yap, y'all. I apologize. I've been yapping and japping. I apologize, man. I really do. I'm sorry, y'all. I shouldn't have yapped so much. I'm sorry. But this is from the heart, man, because I speak for we the people. Do you know how many people I talk to on a daily basis? People that are going through it, man. People that just want to change. The Democrats, the left, has put we the people last. You know, and told us a man he's as sharp as a tack. And all we've been seeing is people fall down, don't know where he's at. You know, people have died, man, under this leadership. Salute to the ones who made the ultimate sacrifice, man. We thank you. We love you. Shout out to all our service men and women out there.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Joe. Good
Thank
morning.
you. Good morning.
Why?
Why? Well, look, they're two vastly different people. Okay, one of them is pure, and he's a patriot, right? And the other, just going to say whatever she needs to say to get elected. All right, that's basically what I hear, right? And I'm tired of hearing about her neighbor's lawn. To be honest with
Right.
you.
I heard that. They're proud of it.
I've heard that too many times.
They have a lot of
Right.
church builders.
At your core, you're a businessman. And
I'm a businessman.
Compare under the Trump administration for your business versus this current administration.
6 years ago, I was going to have the best year we ever had at Joann before COVID. And when I say best year, it was 25% more than any other year. All right. But I mean, the real foundation, I'm not voting for people. I mean, look, Donald, yeah, he's abrasive. Okay. But, he's a patriot and his policies are there. All right. They're on target for me anyway. All right. I mean, I'm into, low fuel and food prices, right? Low interest rates,
Pro-police.
a good economy, pro-police. I mean, let the police do their job. Law and order, right? Don't let these protesters burn down our cities and the small businesses, right? Keep the jobs here in the United States. I mean, they're all. I mean, if you stack them up side by side, I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
We
right?
all
she
don't
keeps
know.
talking about opportunity zones, right?
Whatever.
The world is an opportunity zone. Okay.
An opportunity economy. Like nobody. And then then goes on about a middle class story. It's crap, man. We're sick of the lies, man. We're sick of it.
Right. I've lived in New York for 20 years almost, and I know you've lived here your whole life, right? You have the restaurant on the Upper West Side. Yesterday, my friends and I were talking. Nello, which was a great restaurant, closed. La Grenouille, drove by there, a beautiful restaurant, closed. And to see all of our favorite places closing down, how has this administration affected you? And I was looking out my window one day, and thousands of people were walking on the street in front of my apartment, pro-Hamas rally.
Yeah.
Like, what is happening to our city?
Our city's, I mean, it's an invasion as far as I see it. I mean, we don't have secure borders anymore. There's no more legal immigration. All right. My clientele, my customers, the ones that used to come once a week, now they come once every 3 weeks. They're not coming to New York City. All right. The tourist business is still fairly strong. All right. They're still popping into New York.
Well, that's what Trump says. What do you have to lose? I mean, we can't get any worse.
You can't get worse than it is now.
So officially, Joe, you endorse?
Of course I endorse. I mean,
Donald Trump.
I endorse Donald Trump. I endorse his policies.
All right. Gotcha.
All right. I endorse, freedom of speech. Thank you, Elon Musk. Okay. That's
Shut
all
up,
I gotta say.
Elon.
Thank you for joining us, Kelly. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joe.
Will Kane.
Whoa. But haven't y'all noticed something about these Trump endorsements, man? How they're all talking about just common sense. Common sense. And every last endorsement has been common sense. And that's a part of that. And that's one big thing about these celebrities. A lot of people worship these celebrities and this and that. But they're not moving any needle, man. This election is coming down to common sense, good versus evil. Simple. And a lot of people are just sick and tired, man. Sick and tired. But Lady Gaga's father applauds Trump on no tax on tips plan. Is brilliant. We're gonna check this out. But what do y'all think? Comment down below. A lot of y'all like, man, Rick, we already knew this. We already knew. But that endorsement is breaking. That clip is breaking the internet right now. I showed y'all a clip of Lady Gaga against Trump. So, but there's always that family members with common sense. There's always a part of that side of the family that says, I'm sorry, can't agree with you. Nah, sorry, can't agree with that. There's always that common sense side of the family. And, it's usually your parents. It usually is the parents, though. Shout out to our beautiful parents around the world. We have a lot of amazing parents on this channel, grandparents, a lot of amazing people. And it's usually the parents, you know, the elderly with a lot of wisdom and common sense. But let's check this out, man.
Kind enough to join us. That name should probably ring a bell. He is the father of Lady Gaga. You might recognize her, and a very popular restaurant in New York City, Joanne Trattori. He's the owner. Incredible menu. What they do with garlic, don't get me started. Joe, it's great to have you always. Your take on it, so, you know, a lot of your workers, they rely on tip income. Along comes Donald Trump, and now for that matter, Kamala Harris to say, well, we'll take the tax off those tips. How would that impact them, you, the restaurant?
Oh, yeah, I think it's a great thing for them, okay, and it's also good for the restaurant. That for them, I mean, 75% of their income comes from tips. So we're giving them, effectively Donald Trump has given them a raise. All right, and it gives them more disposable income. I mean, if wages get increased, all right, the hourly wage, I mean, that ultimately shows up in menu prices. Okay, but this pays the employee for what they do well. All right, and you know, quite frankly, I think you know it's going to allow them maybe to not work as many jobs. Most of my employees here have 2 server positions, you know, or a server and a busboy position. So I think it's a great thing all around. I think the president was brilliant in throwing this out on the table.
I just wonder, Joe, you know, waiters and waitresses typically earn a lower average hourly rate, but make up for it in tip income. Now, if all of a sudden the taxes are taken off their tip income, would you be obligated, too soon to tell, I know, to change that? To
change their hourly wage?
Yes.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay. Because the other workers, they're not benefiting, right, from that tip income. They're not getting. Sometimes it's shared with the kitchen staff. I understand. I was just curious about that.
That's right. No, I mean the other employees, you know, the cooks and the chef, et cetera. I mean, the chef obviously is on salary, but you know, the cooks and the dishwashers, they're on minimum wage, and the cooks are on well above minimum wage. So it's I think it's a win-win for everyone.
So when your business, of course, you are a destination place, but of course you were talking about what's happening around your area, by your restaurant. Of course, you've then had this migrant surge. You've had to sometimes deal not directly at your restaurant area, but with the crime and some of the other problems associated with that. I would imagine for you that is a more pressing everyday concern.
Actually, yes, it is. All right, because the foot traffic on, for instance, on Columbus Avenue, it used to be very, very high foot traffic. Now the foot traffic at night is much, much lower than it ever was, than it's ever been, and just not as many people are commuting into the city. So the customers that used to come in, the regulars, you know, they came in once a week. Now they come in once every 3 weeks. All right. I mean, it's a matter of the economy, and it's a matter of the crime and the perception that it's not safe here. All right. But still, you know, the Lincoln Center crowd is still strong, and the Beacon
credit
Theater
cards is
crowd
maxed out.
So, you know, it's working itself out.
Joe, I always wondered, back on the tip income issue, what's to stop some clever waiters or waitresses from saying, you know what, Joe, if you could just pay me everything in tip income, forget about the hourly rate, so I don't have to worry about taxes, period. What do you do?
Right. Well, I wouldn't do it. I mean, Del Frisco's does that, and they keep all the tips, and they put all the employees on salary. My employees here, all right, my staff, they've always been. There's 2 concepts. There's tip sharing and tip pooling. Tip sharing. You know, the waiter gives a percentage of his tips to the bartender and the busboy. And tip pooling, everybody puts their tips together and it gets distributed evenly. Well, you know, that's most of the staff. You know, you got good staff and you got staff that are just starting out. So what ends up happening is you know, they're riding on the backs of the really strong players.
Interesting. Well, great success to you, Joe. Thank you very much.
But hey, y'all, what y'all think? Comment down below. This thing's getting spicy and spicy every single day, man. We are 47 days out, man. 47 days, man. And it has to be too big to rig. We encourage all you guys to register, go out and vote. I love y'all, man, and I'm wishing the best in all you guys' life. One love to the human race. One love to we the people, man. Time for a change, baby. Time to bring common sense back. We got to make common sense great again. But hey, I love y'all. God bless you all and your families. Prayers for Trump, his family's protection, his team, his campaign. Again, man, prayers for Trump because we don't know what to expect next. Right now, it's all, smiles, good vibes, and, we're getting back, a huge turning point in the campaign right now. And he is skyrocketing in polls. And it's looking really, really good. And Kamala right now is dropping it like it's hot. So we don't know what to expect next, y'all. Maybe a free concert. Maybe she might bring Lady Gaga on there, and or Taylor Swift, and they have a free concert, invite everybody to put life back into their campaign. But it's crazy, man. But we have 47 days, baby. 47 days. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace and love, y'all.